Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back with a first impressions review, and this is actually going to be my review of the Vidal Sasson Ultra Vibrant color, and I actually chose the color Deep Velvet Violet, which is really pretty. It's kind of almost like a purple, heading towards black shade, and I thought it would be really lovely to try out. As you can see, this is my natural hair color right now. I do have some grays to cover as well, so I'm going to go ahead and test this out, and I will get back to you guys really quick with the review. So I colored my hair about a week ago, and I gave it a week break so that way my hair color could kind of fade into the color that it's supposed to stay at. And I've heard that after about a week your hair is pretty much the consistent color that it will be after you color it. So I'm going to give you guys kind of like an update on how the actual products worked, and then give you some close-ups of my hair as well. So the kit itself only contains 4 different items. There is a developer, there is the actual color that you add to it, and there is a conditioning treatment, which is just like a tube of conditioner that you use once a week to refresh your color. And it also comes with the instructions and some gloves. So the instructions have you color your hair if you're doing it for the first time for 30 minutes, which I think is pretty reasonable. And it actually comes with a little bit nicer gloves than you usually get. I've used hair colors in different ranges, all the way from the $3 price point to the $6 to the $9 like the John Frieda ones run. And these ones actually give you nicer gloves. They're more comparable to like the hospital type of gloves that you get, where it's a little bit thicker. So I did really appreciate that, because it made it really easy for me to apply the actual color to my hair, and I didn't have to worry about it staining my hands at all. So the actual consistency of the product is something that I actually really appreciated. It does have kind of a creamy consistency, which isn't something that I'm normally used to with hair color. Usually it tends to be kind of thin and more drippy, but this one had kind of a thicker texture, very similar to what like a medium conditioner would be. And after I put it in my hair, it was very easy and quick. And I have short hair, so I didn't have any problems with length. Granted, if you have longer hair, then I'd probably use 2 boxes of color, but for someone with hair as short as mine, it was very quick for me to do my hair and just let it sit there. I do have to recommend that if you are coloring your hair, always make sure you put like a conditioner or some type of base around your hair line, so that way it doesn't stain, because I did have a little bit of staining the day after. So that's one caveat that I do have with this one. So the color itself turned out very vibrant immediately afterwards, and it did do the typical thing with whenever you do kind of like a reddish color or along that type of range where you have some bleeding of color for the first few days. I didn't have any staining on my pillowcases or anything like that. I did make sure to dry my hair thoroughly, but every time that you do wash your hair for the first week, you're gonna notice that you will lose some color, in the water, and that's pretty normal. But it wasn't anything where I had to worry about it staining towels or anything along those lines. Something that I did notice about the hair color was that it wasn't actually as pungent smelling as the typical ones that I've tried. So I'm not sure if that affects the price point of it, but it had a little bit more mild smell, and it was a little bit more pleasant, although you could still tell that you were coloring your hair. So that is definitely a plus that I noticed. And for the conditioning cream that it comes with, it is very nice and very conditioning. I really love the smell of it. I wish I could actually peg what the smell was, but I think it was kind of like a light floral, but very pretty. And my hair did feel really nice and healthy and conditioned afterwards. So I'm still, using the conditioning cream to kind of keep my hair in good shape once a week. But I did really appreciate that part of it. So the actual color I picked out was kind of a darker violet color. In normal natural light, it does look very much like a dark brown, almost a black color, which is very close to my natural color range. So I did like that. It did color all my grays. I don't have any problems with grays showing through or anything, even after I've washed it and it's been about a week. So it is very good about, actually covering the grays and sticking there. So in any type of like natural lighting, or if it's a very intense indoor lighting, you can tell there's kind of like a purple undertone to it, but it isn't anything that I think is obnoxious or super bright. If you're trying to go for more of like a natural but slightly unnatural look, it's definitely a good color, and I would definitely check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and take a lamp and show you guys like a close-up of what it actually looks like so you can see. So if you hold a light really close to my hair, this would probably be better outside, but you can see a little bit of the kind of like darker violet color, and I do think it's really pretty. So I'm very happy with how the color turned out. I know reds in particular or purples are kind of hard to maintain, so I'm hoping it lasts, you know, for the time period that it says, but Overall, I do think it was a really great experience as far as coloring my hair. It did everything that it was supposed to. Do I think it's worth the $9 price point? Probably not. I do think that, you know, while the smell was, you know, easier to deal with, I do think that I wouldn't purchase it particularly unless I had coupons or there was a specific sale. I would probably stick to more the $5 price point or less if you could, unless you want the specialized conditioner or, you know, the toned down version of the scent. If the scent kills you, I would definitely try this one out instead. But I hope you guys enjoyed my quick review, and if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!